Okay, the Axalara T9. This is a holy grail to some Bionicle collectors. This magnificent beast is a sight to behold. But what does a prototype of the set look like? Is it better than the final set? Well, let's discuss. And of course, let's dive into the majesty of this marvelous LEGO set. All of its play features, all of the cool pieces, everything. There is a lot to love. Leewa's stylish new vehicle is almost like a sports car. The red and some of the engine details, it calls to mind a hot rod. But then some of that sleek armor, it makes you think of a Ferrari. It's just so freaking cool. And the play features, they just make it better. With the simple twist of a knob, the sides right here, they pop up to reveal two hidden blasters. And these Midax Sky Blasters, well, they pack a punch. It truly was a great blaster, wasn't it? And getting two of them as little hidden pop-out weapons? So good! Twisting the other knob, or actually just twisting the back, it works the same. It reveals some hidden, spikes. Yeah, the effect of that moving out, the way it looks. Oh. Although I do have one fault with this play feature. If you pose Leewa in the wrong way, and it's very easy to pose him in that wrong way, when the spikes come down, they literally stab him in the back. This machine is out to get him. Now look, depending on how you pose him, this might not happen. But it is a little bit unfortunate, right? Yeah, maybe it's meant to be like a built-in security system. Maybe. Oh yeah, and then there's a handle at the bottom, just to help you, grip the thing and fly it around. And if you want, you can twist these and pop out some landing gear or pop them up. There's so much that's packed into this design. It's a set like this that made me fall in love with Bionicle vehicles. It made me wish that we got even more. This set is excellent. And it's huge. I mean, just look at this right here. This Nuparu Mari shield. That is a big piece. It's about the size of your average Toa. But here, it looks tiny. It only makes up a small section of the ship. And actually, speaking of Nuparu, we got some of these Nuparu Enika claws right here. Yeah, I like how that looks, almost calling to mind some sort of engine detail. Sick. But we do have an interesting look at a prototype of this set. Christian Faber himself shared this on his Instagram, and he had this to say about the image. Axalara T9 Silver Shark Edition. This is a custom 3D render for one of the cool Kordak vehicles from back when we did the 2008 LEGO Bionicle animations. With props to the silver World War II fighter planes like Mustang P-15 and P-40 with shark deco. So yeah, this was a design that they were messing around with for animations. But why would they change the colors and the look for animations? You'd think they'd stick with how the set looked, right? Does that mean that we were at one point going to get the set in these colors? That would have been interesting. I feel like that kind of makes sense. Or hey, maybe they were tossing around the idea of re-releasing this set in another color. Kind of similar to what they did with the Jetrax set. We got it in blue and silver, and then we got the Target exclusive yellow recolor. Maybe the same thing was going to happen here. Maybe. I don't know, it's fun to think about. Dude, doesn't this look so cool? I especially love the decoration on the nose art. It's funny, I guess that the teeth on the final model, these right here, maybe this is a kind of subtle callback to this. Although this render also has those teeth, so who knows. Still, it does make me look at these in a different way. I always thought they were just, fun spikes. It just looked cool, But I don't know, maybe it's my love of Pokemon, how you have your shiny Pokemon in different colors. I just like seeing the alternate color scheme. How cool would it have been if this was an official set? And how cool would it have been if we got Leewa's mask in silver? But no matter how you look at this set, no matter what color it is, it's breathtaking. Oh, but we cannot forget about Leewa and his new fancy armor. The mask, it's a thing of beauty. Taking what was already an exceptional design and somehow finding a way to improve it. The line style, it feels so aerodynamic and streamlined. perfect for a pilot. And the spikes coming out of the back? Bro. He's even got some fancy silver shoes. It's kind of the only silver on his design. It's almost like he just bought some fancy new sneakers, and they don't really go with the rest of his outfit, but he's like, no, I want to show them off. I like how it looks. Man, I cannot fault this set. The prototype, the final version, no matter what you're looking at, it's perfect. But alright, how do the pieces hold up? Are they any good? Let's find out. The engines on the Axalara T9, well, they're made up of these pieces. I love the way that Cinderblock has turned them into big, beefy shoulders. This design, it calls to mind Samus and her armor. Sweet. These shield elements in red, well, they sure look nice. But they look pretty good in the way that Turaga Maxwell has used them here. They're like back decoration of sorts. Looking at this, it almost feels like fire and flame is bellowing out of his back. A very fitting visual for a Tower of Fire. I like it. What about those other Technic armor pieces in red? Kalhiki MOCs has used them to revamp Nitroblast. Yet whether it's the black ones, which are a little bit smaller on the shoulders, or the red ones that make up the arms, they create this really distinct, bulky design. I think it looks wonderful. Leewa's spiky headgear, that's up next. DV MOCs uses it for some radical arm gauntlets. The way those spikes flare out of the sides, it looks so frickin' cool. Ooh, but what about Leewa's mask? Well, as Mac Crawford shows us, it makes for a good little bit of back detailing for this spaceship. Really rounds it off quite nicely. And finally, the torso element. BrickThing uses it to bulk up the shoulders on this quite nice torso. Hey, maybe you could use it in the exact same way. Come on, good pieces, a great set, and a beautiful prototype. It doesn't get much better than that. This set is amazing. But you know what else is amazing? The other creations built by the builders I featured today. Take a look at the links below and go see more of their stuff. And if you want to see your own stuff in some of my videos, well, submit it to the submission email. It's on your screen and in the description below. Thanks for watching, everyone. Happy building, and bye for now. I remember at the yard sale at Brick Fair, I picked this up for $200 US, and I was like, that's a pretty good deal. And then an hour later, I ran into a fan of the show who was like, dude, I picked up an Axalara T9 for $150. Nice find, good sir. Nice find.